All right, great. I'd like to call this special meeting of the Board of Selectmen to order for Wednesday, November 7th, 2018. Please rise, join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. First order of business, consideration of this is kind of a nuts and bolts thing. Back when we did set aside the parcel to put the police station up near the high school, there was supposed to be a parcel merger, and that never took place.
I can explain if you'd like.
So I turn it over to Attorney Olson if you want to give us a...
Sure.
Because I heard the description, but obviously I can't explain it, so go ahead.
At the last meeting, one of the members of the Board of Selectmen asked a question about where the property line between the police station and high school was in relation to the proposed field house building. And I went and did some research and determined that the property line was intended to run right through the building, which is okay, but that's, in doing that, I looked at the map for what I'll call the police station parcel, which is the parcel of land where the police station now sits. And the note on that map said that that property line was intended to be eliminated by merger. However, that map was never recorded in the land records, and there were never any instruments recorded to effectuate a merger. Mm-hmm. So that has some follow-on issues related to setbacks and the buildings on the property, because if the property line runs right through a building, that's problematic. So the solution is fairly simple, which is to record the map that was intended to be recorded. That will effectuate a merger of the two parcels. It'll also merge the three parcels along Judd Avenue into a single large parcel. Mm-hmm. It doesn't affect the zone lines, they'll remain the same, but it will essentially retroactively validate the approval for the field house. So my request of the board is that you approve the recording of the merger map. It's property owned by the town, so you control what happens to that property.
Okay.
As the board of selectmen.
Do you have suggested language for that motion? Does it have to be specific?
It doesn't have to be specific. You can direct me to effectuate the recording of the merger map.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll put a motion on the floor then, pursuant to our discussion with Attorney Olson, to direct Attorney Olson to effectuate the merger between the Board of Ed property and the Town of Bethel property with regard to the police station.
The maps that you have in front of you show you that property line.
Okay. Yep. All right.
Second.
Okay. Any questions?
Yeah, just one question. When was that supposed to be done originally? What date?
Well, the date on the map is 2016. The surveyor was surprised that it was not recorded. So they had done all their development plans and engineering plans for the field house based on the line not existing.
Well, I think originally it was discussed going all the way back to when the police station was planned in 05 and 06.
Well, the map is 2016, so
Yeah.
that's all I know.
Yeah.
Okay.
They probably had to do the survey for the location of the building and all that, and that's when they actually.
The map was done, and the surveyor had thought it was recorded. It's just nobody actually did it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Any other questions?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, go
maybe
ahead.
the police department, we could chop off that section of the police department because it's too close to the property line now. No, I don't have any questions.
Okay.
Use the entrance sign if we have to instead.
All right. If there are no further questions, we have a motion on the floor to direct Attorney Olson to make the merger happen. Those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. That carries. Thank you. Item number 2, consideration of a date for a public hearing. And this is to allow the construction of the Bethel High School Track and Field Training Center. Whenever we lease properties, as you guys know, there has to be a public hearing. There also has to be a sign posted on the property alerting the public to a piece of property that's going to be leased. So, let's see.
So you have the maps for the field house in front of you.
Yeah.
The public hearing is ground lease, which also contains a number number of easements that are going to be granted. So
Mhm.
that's included in what has to be considered in the public hearing.
Mhm.
And then finally, there'll be a covenant governing the use, naming, and et cetera of the field house, and you have a copy of that in front of you. The statutes require notice to be published no more than 15 days ahead of the public hearing. My suggested date for the public hearing, and I put a sample public notice in front of you as well, is November 26th, which is the Monday after Thanksgiving. And that you also schedule a special meeting for the selectmen to immediately follow that public hearing to
Okay.
take action on the ground lease, assuming
Okay.
that's the direction you wish to go.
So you had suggested the 19th, but,
Yeah, is there some reason they didn't want to do the 19th?
Yes, because today's November 7th, so
Oh,
we can't get the
we
notice
can't get
published
the
and the
notice.
sign posted in time to do the 19th.
Okay,
It would
okay,
have to be done tomorrow.
yeah.
To meet the statutory requirement.
for 10 days?
Sorry?
For the 10 days?
It has to be no more than 15 and no less than 10, which means it would have to get, you'd have to get the notice out and the sign posted tomorrow. So that's why I suggested the 26th, to give us that breathing room to do that.
Okay.
And where will the sign be posted?
I think that we've had a lot of discussion about that, and obviously we have a very large parcel of land. The best place to post the sign is at the entrance to the high school. The other option might be on the land to be leased, which is all the way in the back, at the back of the parking lot, which nobody will ever see.
So you're saying right
Or,
on the corner of Whittlesey and Judd?
well, or on the corner of Whittlesey and Judd, and I don't think that's a good place to put the sign, because it might send the message or give people the idea
Confuse people about
that
that.
it is the land in front of the high school that's being
Yeah.
leased. So my suggestion is right on the entrance drive to the high school,
Mhm.
right on the corner.
The statute says on the land that's to be leased.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, can you have a small sign pointing to the,
Yeah, sure.
to, you know,
So you can
to
put up more-
reference, to reference that it's in the back,
Yeah,
Yeah, you can put up more than one sign, right?
yeah.
well, that's a good point. You can just do two signs.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Okay, well, we'll work on that, but, so when exactly do you anticipate this notice going in the paper?
Well, if we schedule the hearing for the 26th, I think that it should go in the paper on the 12th, because the 11th is the holiday, so do it the day after the holiday.
Okay. And that fits within the window?
Yes.
Okay. Deanne, do you,
Can that be done?
Yeah, it won't be any issue to get the,
And
because
you've
you
got the-
have the
you-
public hearing notice, don't you? Is
Yeah.
that what you passed
Yeah,
out?
Right.
I just, I'd make one small change to it, but yeah.
You have the language for the,
But that's what he passed out, I'm assuming, is that the language?
Oh,
for
okay,
it?
I see
So,
it.
yeah, right,
yeah,
right.
And then the other piece is the sign.
yeah.
Is the sign ready?
No, not yet.
Okay.
But I've
Right.
spoken with the Director of Public Works about getting ready to do the sign.
Okay, so,
Make sure, because we had an issue about the signage at the public dump, and it took 2 years.
Peter, does he have to do it, or can you just authorize it to be done?
Oh, I can call the sign company.
I just thinking to move it along,
I would,
and then you're aware of the time frame and everything that
I would.
you need to, I'd make that recommendation to you.
All right, well, I'm going to put a motion on the floor that we establish the date of the public hearing for leasing of the Bethel property for purposes of constructing the track and field training center, set for Monday, November 26th, meeting room A in the Clifford J. Hergen Municipal Center, 7 p.m.
Second.
Okay, any further discussion?
No.
Okay, those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye?
Did you say 7 o'clock now?
Yes, 7 p.m. So that, yeah, that gives us a couple extra days to get that stuff done. Okay, item 3, consideration of the bid waiver process for Bethel Fire Department, and some of you guys came in a little bit late. We're not going to be able to vote on this because there's some technical details that Marty has to review first. Just so you know, though, I called the owner of the company yesterday, cleared up a couple of questions myself, so I'm sorry for the slight delay, but this will be voted on next Tuesday, is that the 13th? Okay.
And it's still under budget.
It is,
Okay.
Yeah,
And
right.
and it'll still fit.
and it'll still fit the firehouse.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have to be concerned. Ed knows I'm always concerned about that. Last time we said, oh, that was tight.
Okay, so I'll put a motion on the floor that we table to the
Table,
13th.
right.
You know, firmly. Is there a second?
Second.
Okay, those in favor?
Aye.
Aye, okay. So, November 13th meeting, it'll be on the agenda, so thank you for coming out tonight. Item number 4, consideration of request to dispose of structural firefighting gear that no longer meets NFPA requirements. Did you pass out a list of that stuff, Dion?
It's in the packet that I passed out, the contract.
Oh, in the, okay,
And stuff like that.
yeah, okay. Oh, I see, it got mixed in with the contract,
No.
because it's all fire
It's
stuff.
in your packets that
Yeah.
I passed out, yep.
Okay, so basically, this is, maybe Scott can elaborate on this. This is material that can no longer meets code, but it can be, there's some salvage value to it for training purposes, right?
Training purposes for the departments, yes. Also, there's companies out there now that take old firefighting gear and they turn it into like wallets and umbrellas, and they just donate it all to them.
Huh,
But yeah. and
Is it a donation?
Yeah, there's no monetary value on that stuff. The same with the list of radios that are in there.
Yeah.
I have looked into trying to sell them, but they are so old, nobody's on that band anymore anywhere.
mm-hmm,
Utility Communications has said they will take them and dispose of them properly.
okay,
And then the breathing air compressors out there, the city of Danbury is very interested in purchasing that for their training facility in Danbury.
okay,
I have had talks with the training officer over there, and we agreed to the price that's on the paper.
okay.
So pay with you guys.
Do you want to give us 2,500 for that?
Yeah, it's not worth a whole lot, it really isn't. You get less for it for scrap right now.
Okay. Huh, just out of curiosity, if it no longer meets code, and you guys can't use it, what are they gonna do with it?
They can use it in their training rounds. The reason we replaced ours is because we upped our capacities from 5,500 to 6,500
Mm-hmm,
on the breathing air. So that way, when newer stuff comes out, we're ahead of the curve. We're already set with our compressor.
mm-hmm,
As Stony Hill has the 45-minute bottles, but they're coming out with better bottles that give us longer time in a structural firefight.
mm-hmm,
That was the reason for our upgrade, for them to train with, they can use it at their training facility. They're not filling air bottles that are going into actual,
mm-hmm,
fires in
Mhm.
the street. It's all training ground, so.
okay. All right, yes.
I didn't get any of that, so I don't know what's.
You did, Martin, I gave you a packet.
It might be clipped
It's
to the,
attached
It's
to
on the back of.
is attached to the back of the
Fire
fire
department.
truck contract. Here, I'll give you mine.
That's mine. The back of that? Could be. A couple things.
Mhm.
We've run into this problem before over the years. There's nothing in our charter that indicates what to do with items that are of no value anymore and we have to dispose of them.
Mhm.
What the board has done before is they've just made a motion just to, since there was no value in it, just to get rid of them. The other items are supposed to go out to public bid.
Mm-hmm,
So you have to do a waiver, just like you would for anything else, like what we're planning on doing with the fire truck.
okay.
Well, we have one item there for $2,500.
So we can pull that one item out and do it next Tuesday, right?
It's the last item.
Yeah,
Okay.
so that's all it is, one
Yeah.
breathing air compressor?
Right.
Yeah,
And the rest, you could get rid of the rest, you could just say since they have no value, they can
Okay,
donate it to whoever they want.
okay,
But that's because there's nothing in our charter that says about
all right,
buying products like that.
okay. Well, I'll put a motion on the floor then to release the subject items as presented by the Bethel Fire Department with the exception of the breathing, the air compressor for the breathing apparatus. And we'll carry that over to the 13th and do a waiver on that, a formal waiver. Okay, is there a second?
Second.
Okay, those in favor?
Aye.
Aye, that carries. Okay, great. Thank you very much. Glad you're here because you could answer questions. All right, last item is consideration of use of train station parking lot by the Bethel Chamber of Commerce. This refers to the new train station, not the old one. And Brad is here, welcome. I see Robin is here too. Somehow, I think you might have something to do with this. So, just a couple of days ago, the Chamber of Commerce requested use of a small section of the parking lot to be used on November 23rd for one day. I did contact ConnDOT Rail Division, spoke with the authorities. They have no problem with it. They are in the process of issuing me a letter that just says, yeah, you can use it for a day. You know, it would probably take 20 spaces. It's on a day when there's the day after Thanksgiving where there's very light commuter traffic, so it would not cause a problem. Brad, did you want to describe anything else related to the promotion you want to run?
Well, we're actually looking to celebrate the 10th anniversary of Daily Fair at the location and tying it in with Winterfest.
Yeah.
So the folks that also do the horse carriage rides would also then go down and drop folks off to that area where we would set up some tables for some chamber members to display various items and celebrate that. And we're also looking to put up a small holiday village decoration and bring a little kiddie train.
Mhm.
So we've got some sponsors lined up for us, so we'll have a kiddie ride, but just part of the Winterfest thing,
Mhm.
and tying it in with,
And the kiddie ride will be done in the parking lot?
in the parking lot, in that space that we allocated. for it.
Mhm.
Okay.
Just, do they need to
Have
have insurance to the town to hold the town harmless?
Is this the new?
Yeah, the new station.
Yeah,
I think the first thing we should do is take a look at the lease with the state of Connecticut.
I already checked that.
You did?
Yeah, they're good. They're fine with it. They have no objection.
Okay.
We put an application in through Parks and Rec, and we're providing insurance.
Yeah, yeah, you already
Okay.
have. Okay.
Okay.
What are the hours?
Roughly 12 to 5, I think, is the whole.
Okay.
range of
All right.
It's,
that. Or is it
everyone's
lower?
downtown when it
Yeah.
gets dark from tree lighting, so
Yeah.
it'd be, it would
Maybe a little
end, I
bit.
think, before the tree
Might
lighting.
end
So-
closer to the.
Okay, just so we have it covered, what time do you need to like for setup and takedown?
Oh, we need at least 2 hours for setup and probably another hour for tear down afterwards.
Okay.
10 to 6.
So let's
Yeah.
say from 10 to 5.
Okay. All right. Okay, I'll put a motion on the floor to grant permission to the Chamber of Commerce for use of the new train station parking lot for between the hours of 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Friday, November 23rd, 2018.
Second.
Okay, any other questions? No? All right, well, good luck. Happy anniversary. Those in favor?
Aye.
Aye, that carries. Okay, thank you very much, everybody. I entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. You can decide who seconded that one.
Oh.
And then we'll meet again and have